I recently found a video of a YouTuber remaking a scene from Pacific Rim, only in Blender. Just thinking about that gave me hives though. So to ease my allergic reaction, I quickly loaded up Houdini, a better software for water simulations, and began my work. But first, what are water simulations? Basically, they're smoke and particles combined in a perfect mixture to give us our artificial water. Water simulations in its simplest form is a combination of smoke and particles. This is because smoke simulations handle the calculations of physics very efficiently. The only problem is it doesn't keep its liquidy form as well as particles do. On to the less boring, actually stuff. We went to mix mode with a Sketchfab model, and then I imported it into Blender with a little falling animation I found. Since we're working with a big piece of mass, it isn't gonna fall like just a little walnut, so we're gonna have to scale out the keyframes, fill in the extra space, and then smooth it out. Import that model into Houdini, and then make a flip tank. It's basically just a little water box. That's what we call it in Houdini, a flip tank. But it isn't gonna look like a large scale unless we add in the velocity. This helps a lot with water simulations. It isn't just combining the collision, so we have to add in velocity. Since this is a relatively simple scene, you just have to add in the velocity and track it to the water around it so it pushes the water in a more dynamic motion. See? Looks a lot better. We can turn the particles into a mesh, and that's how we get that water simulation. Add some white water, and then we're on to render.
3 days later.
This is what we got right out of Houdini, but I sadly forgot to texture the model. But you know what? This isn't about texturing, this is about simulation. Let's go to compositing. I exported the camera from Houdini using a script, and then I imported some pictures of skies from Pexels, a free site for photos. I positioned them, and then use that camera to track them into the scene so they need to look more natural. After some color correction, compositing, a little sun work, glows, color grading, color correction, it will be done. And you know, it doesn't look too bad for like 3 days of work, so I'm not going to complain. And after all that work, we have the final Houdini simulation. So press the like if you made it this far and enjoy the final video.
Disengaging transport.